Flag of Argentina, but it's actually an epic battle between the Uruguayan sun, because they both have this son of May, I guess. They're fighting for which one's gonna be creepier. Now I'm just imagining like Cuphead, except for flags. Can we get that? That'd be fun. I'm trying to think who would be the mega boss of all the flags. Maybe the Moroccan one, because it kind of resembles a pentagram. They could like summon some sort of demon. Or then again, maybe a giant dragon should be the boss. Then again, is there anything more terrifying than this monstrosity from the Albanian flag? It just like slowly turns the playing field into a giant black void. I'm thinking way too much about this. There's so many cool flags you could use in this video game. The owl man just continually rotating until it kicks you off screen. New lefty flags just popped up. The red represents socialism, the green for environmentalism, and the white for our commitment to peace and opposition to war. Babe, wake up. A new lib-left flag just dropped. Why do I feel like this political party is going to mandate pizza time at all hours of the day? Anyone else feeling kind of hungry? I feel like this also could use maybe like an eagle to represent workers and a snake to represent something. The fight for the proletariat, I don't know. The flag of Texas, if the entirety of its old territory was ceded to Somalia, sovereignty or succession, we have the old Texas flag, and I guess this man is advocating to be Aushlist by this country on the Horn of Africa, and only then will they be able to get back their old true borders. That is one way for Texas to live forever. Plus, something tells me pirates would do pretty good in the Caribbean. Finally, the regress pride flag. We had the progress one, yes, but we also needed the opposite. A three-dimensional flag of Japan, except one of the dimensions is time. Whatever the hell that means. Why does this look like the aerial view of a nuclear explosion? I clearly need to watch more Cosmos to fully understand this, though. Finally, we found him! Flag Zombie. Make no mistake, Flag Zombie loves brains, but somewhere down the line, he also picked up a fascination with flags. Maybe it's because the flags always have brains on them. It's hard to say. I have found my true spirit video game character. I'm going to cosplay as him immediately. AI has finally done it. They have finally created the flag of. I've always wanted to know what the flag of would actually look like. This is probably showing the flag history too. I guess they've gone through several evolutions. Experimented with the green back in the day, brought it back, took it away. There you go. Just do like green hues. That's all you really need. Oh, and there's black too. In a way, this is just like flag of AI. Let's hope that the AI doesn't ever take us all over, because these flags are hideous. Tie me down into a pod and trap me in the matrix for eternity. Just whatever you do, don't let me look at these flags. Flag of Sweden, if Jesus died of Swedish hospitality. So I think most of us know the Nordic countries have this cross on their flag, but in another universe, if Jesus was stuck in a Swedish household, he'd pretty much just starve, because apparently they do not feed their guests at all. Here's another version of the Swedish flag, except it was Weezer that did it. Weezer, yeah. I don't know. This also kind of looks like the flag of IKEA if they merged with Four Guys. I don't know what happened to the fifth. Family Guy, but with flags of 8% of Europe. Don't forget a part of Africa as well, because this looks like a Chad flag to me. We have Italy one way, but you turn your head, that's Hungary as well. If you cut off this part, you can kind of have like a Polish or Monaco flag. Because that's a different color, if you squint, can we make that red? We'll squeeze a Latvia out of it somehow. Also a secret Ireland. What could Seth MacFarlane be saying about society with this? Xbox has finally shown us the ultimate pride flag. This is one day where the evolution will finally end. And you thought that it was slowly just turning into the Ohio flag. Not anymore. They've changed it up a little bit. No more Ohio, because that meme is long dead. No, but this would be a really crazy flag. Like, why has no one ever thought about doing something like this? I guess because it would somehow probably take like a full year to stitch on cloth. Kind of reminds me of the old EU barcode flag. Now, jokes aside, someone has made probably the most ultimate discovery in the flag community ever. The color pink is actually used in a couple. The first one in Spain's little coat of arms here. I guess I never really thought about it, but yeah, that is definitely pink. And then there are small pieces of pink here on the Mexico cactus. I'm not exactly sure why this is pink. Are there certain pink areas of cactuses in Mexico? These are the only two flags in the world that have pink on them. Ah, these are actually a real thing, and they're called cactus fruit. Now that you mention it, these things look pretty epic. Now this explains why maybe Spain's been flying under the radar. Not all versions of this Spanish coat of arms show this line in pink, although that's pretty close too. This kind of looks like purple, but then again, I kind of don't know colors. But yeah, there are definitely Spanish flags that show them to be a little bit more reddish. But you know what? Wikipedia's got got them looking pink, and everyone knows Wikipedia is always right. The flag of Turks and Caicos also has a bit of pink on the shell over here, but this is not a country, this is a British overseas territory. But speaking of subdivisions of countries that have pink, this state inside of Brazil also has a pretty huge pink bar. I think I've come across this flag before and didn't actually believe it was real. It kind of looks like a meme in a way. There's also the unofficial flag of Newfoundland, which I kind of like this sort of weird Italy thing they got going on. Now this is actually their official flag though. I feel like maybe you should just go with the pink. Someone went around Northern Ireland and went to nationalist areas and unionist areas, and they're showing us exactly the flags they were seeing. So these are some maybe unsurprisingly ones in the unionist areas. These are the ones that want to remain in the UK. Loyalist Volunteer Force. And I've never seen these ones here in the middle at all. Holy crap, they've got a Queen of Elizabeth flag like this? Oh, did this come out in 2022? New flag drop. And then the royal flag of the UK. And in the part that would like to reunite with Ireland, we have the Irish tricolor, of course, the sunburst flag, which just makes me want to eat a starburst for some reason. I've never seen this before. It looks like an alien flag though. This looks like it's outside of a pub somewhere. Ah, the 4 provinces. I've recognized these. And the flag of Tajikistan for some reason. Maybe the Northern Irish just really like Tajikistan. I know I do. Now I want to buy a flag of Tajikistan and fly it back there. A Scotland prominent Union Jack flag. Always have to show this just in case anyone is still out of the loop. The Union Jack is just a combination of England, Scotland, and Northern Ireland flags all put together. No Dragon Boys though, sadly. So I guess this version decides to put the Scottish cross above the English one. I'm guessing this is a cross. But this also gets rid of the red lines, the Northern Irish part of the red lines that are non-aligned. I still have no idea why they didn't center those bad boys. So maybe in a world where Northern Ireland does unify back with Ireland and Scotland has just had enough of England's crap, they're like, you know what? We're taking over the flag. We're taking over the nation. This actually used to be an old Scottish flag centuries ago, which explains why the black of Northern Ireland was there. Quite possibly the worst US flag I've ever seen in real life. For some reason, this was found in London and they decided to extend it? Like, why? Why am I imagining just like hanging neck skin? It's the weirdest thing I've ever said. Like, it's as if the US flag got really old and like just really everything's just not as tight as it used to be. Thanks, London. We appreciate it, but no thanks. Flag of Ukraine, but it's actually just a jelly bean. Really glad even jelly bean companies are out here supporting Ukraine. This Midwest radio station with the ultimate pride flag. I guess we're getting a lot of mean, rude, vulgar messages. I mean, they gotta keep their own branding in it. Thanks to all the anger, they're just gonna keep it up all year. Flag of Bangladesh, but it's actually just Elon Musk's tunnel system. I guess I support the Bangladesh representation, so that's cool. What pride flag is that to the left? This one? Yeah, the ultimate one. It's about time people start learning about this place. Every time I do these videos, it just makes me want to buy so many flags. There could be so much flag trolling that goes on. I think I know what I have to get next. The New York Times decided to redesign the American flag for 4th of July this year. And man, they did everything they could possibly think of, didn't they? Giant star in the middle, just completely broken stripes for some reason, massive pink colors. I'm surprised they actually took this amount of time to do all this. Flag of Uruguay, Cuba, Bargel Salvanicario. Finally, blue stripe nation. I don't even know what names I saw Uruguay and Greece. Okay, Cuba, I was not going to get those middle ones. Oh, San Marino. Wait, what is this Illuminati flag? There's 2 of them. The flag of Venezuela diagram. Unironically, I think this looks kind of cool. Like, I don't know what you would use in the background. You can't use this white, but why does it look good? I wish something was done differently with the stars, but this, I'm digging this. Venezuela, come on. Venn diagrams. Who would have known? They're great flag choices. Guess which flag? This man obviously points and sees France. This guy who's looking up at it obviously sees the Netherlands. And this guy sees Russia. Wait, Russia? Oh, it's because his head is misconnected from his body. He's very confused. I get what you were going for, little buddy. Flags of the biggest subdivisions in the world. Russia actually has the biggest subdivision. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Russia is the largest country by area. It's not too far out ahead of Western Australia, though. Russia also holds the 3rd place spot. This is the 2nd biggest subdivision, almost at 1 million square kilometers. Or wait, I was thrown off. Almost at 1 million square miles. What am I doing not using the freedom system? Oh, that's right. All of Greenland is a subdivision of Denmark, which is hilarious because is Denmark even a quarter of Greenland? Nunavut, my favorite Canadian province to pronounce. Australia has another one with Queensland. I know Australia is pretty big. Can't you fit Pluto there? Completely forgot about our own state or subdivision, Alaska. I didn't really expect to see Alaska here, but I should have. Uh-oh, this area area of China. This is the unofficial flag. The Amazon in Brazil, which again, another flag I've definitely never seen before. And finally, Quebec. Quebec is that big? I did not know Quebec had this much land area. No wonder they want to be independent. Unsurprisingly, the countries with all these very large subdivisions are pretty large themselves. Wait, except for Denmark, lol. I like that Denmark didn't even like divide up Greenland either. They're just like, yeah, that whole thing is just gonna be its own little state. And continental Denmark is only 16,000 square miles. Ah yes, how to draw the Mexican flag. Step 1, a line. Step 2, another line. Step 3, 3 lines. Okay, now we're going somewhere. We actually have a rectangle type shape. 5, draw the flagpole. 6, the actual flagpole. 7, because of course it's a tricolor. Make sure there is space for enough. And step 9, the Mexican flag. And would you look at that? You're all done. Only 9 steps. That's amazing. Who needs all those other complicated bits? It's not like anyone's gonna confuse this for something else.
And big thanks to my patrons.
Isaac, I guess.
Australia's Sussiest, Chungus.
Aushtin, Powersh, Fazha.
ASUSOmen.
aPhatNarwhal.
My name is Joe Biden. I love being Joe Biden.
Drew's Argentinian grandpa.
Cowboys 83.
Barnsky W.
GoodOldRyah.
GoodOldRyah.
Jakov.
bruney.
Luxembourg:Lover.
MarcoHindera.
Ortin 5610.
Philipp RF.
Phresh Animations.
RyeThePie.
The Mexican
Why am I doing
Emily
this?
in the Conqueror.